Let's go. Whoa. Okay, are we live yet? All right. Good morning, everyone. I'm happy you could join us. We're just going to wait another minute or so. People are signing on right now, and we were going to talk about our interesting opportunity. Welcome to everybody. It looks like there's people here from Romania. Look like there's people from Malaysia. I see Caroline from Holland, Frank from Holland, Mary, welcome. I see lots of different people from United States, Canada. Hey, good, welcome everybody. And today's presentation was put together sort of a little bit as a last, oh, sorry, I need to, that's not my bones that are making that noise, by the way. It's good to see so many of you on here, my friends. Hey, I'm going to just talk to you about this opportunity. You know, we've been doing global virtual events, rather, in the last little while. And our virtual events, we're finding, are outperforming our live events. It's been incredible. And, you know, I've been wanting to travel less for years. You know, I do normally 200 days, 250 days a year. And for years now, I've been looking to get off of the road so much. And now, what do you know? Corona causes us to have better results, and I can stay at home. Now it's 6 o'clock in the morning or something, 7 o'clock in the morning. So I'm not used to getting up so early, but we're finding that our virtual events are outperforming our live events. And so recently I have been doing these 5-day challenges, and one of the things that I've been doing, we've been getting huge crowds at this, like thousands and thousands of people coming into these events. And I have responded to people in our company like Anna, who you see there. Now, most of you know Anna. She's the author of Bent Not Broken. And she suggested, Jerry, why don't we open this up a little bit? You know, one of the things that I teach in my books is how you can get sponsors to partner your books. And she said, well, why don't we get partners to sponsor our events? And I started to think about it, and I started doing research. And I've never done, I've never partnered my events. I've always partnered my books. You know, that's what I'm sort of famous for doing, is partnering on books, but never events. You see, the reality is, for several years now, I have been spending anywhere from $50 to $100 to $200,000 a month on advertising. And so I spend an enormous amount of money to attract people to me. And what I have come up with here is an opportunity for you to partner on and piggyback, as it were, my advertising. If you sell to people who are entrepreneurial, if you sell to maybe a coaching program, or you sell a consulting program, or you sell an online course, or you sell webinars, for the first time ever, I'm opening up opportunities for only 4 or 5 people. Because I don't want this to become a big sales fest thing. I'm going to open it up to 4 or 5 people who want to partner with me and get access to my people. Now, I'm very picky about who's going to do this. You've got to sell me. Like some of you, I know it would be no problem, but I'm not looking for 1,000 people here. I'm looking for a few people to partner with me on getting access to my events, where those events could help you grow your business. So you have to have an interest. If this is going to work, you have to have an interest in finding people who are my target audience, my TPOP. And those are what we call ACEs. A stands for authors. C stands for coaches or consultants. E stands for entrepreneurs, like doctors, financial planners, small business owners, people in medical practice, you know, lawyers, dentists, all those types of people. And S is for speakers or seminar leaders, ACEs. If you sell to ACEs, this might be of great interest to you. Now, more and more people are doing this, and the part of the reason why Anna asked me to consider this was because we were on a seminar recently. We went to a seminar, Anna and I, online, and they had some very strategic partners, and I think that's where we got the idea. Listen, this would be fantastic for some of the people who we know, some of you who are in my orbit. Either you're in my instant author program, or like Caroline is in my, you know, huge speakers roundtable program. I mean, and a lot of the people who are here bought everything I everything I sell. Frank Sunis and a bunch of others have purchased just about everything I sold. So I know you, and this may be a great opportunity for you to position yourself in front of my people. And so when I saw the very strategic and very classy way in which this seminar we attended did it, I thought, okay, I might be open to this. And so what I did was, I'm going to go through now a series of things that we're offering. These are a long list of categories of things that we are going to be doing. We've got 3 programs, you know, a bronze, silver, and gold. It's a very basic sort of thing from that perspective. But we have several different opportunities to participate. And before I go on, I need to stop for a second and just make one little change to show you in detail what this is all about and what it will look like. So just I intended to make this quick little change, and it didn't come out yet. So let me just make sure I get this for you. And I hope you're doing well. Some of you I haven't talked to for ages. Mary and Max, Marlene, welcome. Hey, I'm just trying to get this. I just need to make this one little change. Okay, so now let me go here. Just one second. I'm going to. One here. Whoops. I'm just trying to make a quick little change, Chris. I just want to put back the one thing from our, let me just see, from our, where is it now? Chris, I'm looking for, just give me a second. I'm just looking for our header. I mean, the, not the header. I'm looking for the column, which is for the dashboard for the sponsor hall. I can't seem to find it here, Chris.
Give me a sec here. I'll look for it and post it.
No, I want you to put the sponsor hall on the dashboard for a minute. Can you do that?
Yeah, in the chat, you mean?
No. If you could put it in the, if you could, I saved the header for the sponsor page as a row. I believe I saved it as a row in ClickFunnels. Do you remember the one that was red on top and it said, visit the sponsor page or something like that? It was on the original, dashboard. Anyway, while he's figuring that out, if you can find it, fine. Otherwise, yes, put the sponsor page. If you could give me that one, that would be helpful as well. Put that in the chat. Okay, so now let me go back to my slides. So what I want to do now is I want to share with you a bunch of a bunch of benefits that we're going to be offering. I'm going to go through the whole benefits very quickly and just show you what I'm offering. And depending on which program you're interested in, it has more and more benefits. But let me give you a quick rundown on what this is. Okay, first of all, we're going to have category exclusivity. That means if you're a financial coach, I'm only going to have one financial coach. So I'm not going to have people competing. I don't want that kind of free for all. So if you're in the, if you sell design services, if you sell websites, there'll only be one website designer. So the first one is category exclusivity. Next, we can put your logo on our registration page. Like I tell you, I advertise a lot on Facebook. We have tens of thousands of people who come onto our registration, tens of thousands of people come onto our registration pages, and sponsors will have a link at the very bottom where you can, again, try and piggyback on my customers, because I'm spending all this money on advertising. Geez, if you can get some of that to be not diverted, because it's not one or the other, we're working in conjunction here. We can put your logo on our registration page that's seen by thousands and thousands. And then this is what I was looking for, was a logo on our dashboard. So whenever anybody comes into our virtual events, and we're doing virtual events now all the time. I'm in the middle right now of doing another five-day challenge. And we've had thousands of people register for that. We have hundreds show up. And these people are with me for 5 days. Now, this one is a free event. We do paid ones as well. We're going to start doing some paid boot camps in a couple of weeks. And so everybody goes to this thing called the dashboard. The dashboard, everybody who's in the orbit, and we've had thousands now in it, there'll be this logo at the top here that says visit the digital sponsor hall. And so when people are in the dashboard in my training, they will click on that. And once they click on that dashboard, and I'll show you it in a second when Chris puts that up in the chat, if you can show me that link, Chris. Let me just see. Just give me a second, folks. I'm going to see if this works. I'm going to pause this share for a second. Let me just see what happens when I do this. Second. Okay, so let me share my screen again. So when people click on that, they will go to this page. This is called a digital sponsor page, where we have trusted preferred vendors. So your logo would go here. And what you could do then is, as people are in my training, you could offer them a coaching session. You could, depending on what event we're doing, we could do like a Zoom room. So that means that during the breaks and so on, people can come over here, they'll look at who our trusted vendors are, and we can create a Zoom room specifically for you. It's a breakout function. Anybody who's interested in your services will click on that and go into that Zoom room for you to start talking about how you might generate leads, sell them products, what you do. This is also an opportunity, for instance, for you to like have a trade booth. It's a digital trade booth, but you could essentially, if somebody wants to know more about what you do, they can click on it and go and watch that. And so there's lots of different opportunities. If you're going to be doing one-on-one coaching, you can do that. If you have a document, I'm going to share with you different opportunities, but this is a great place for you to meet my people. Again, like I'm saying, I've already got a bunch already in there, and there's going to be a room for 3 or 4 more others. And if you want to join this illustrious group, you could become a trusted vendor partner. But again, I'm not looking for 1,000 here, folks. I'm just looking for a few. And so this dashboard will put your logo on there, and you can go to the sponsor hall. You'll have access to that. Your logo could be on our Facebook groups. Again, we have one specifically for our 5-day challenges. We have one for our main page. And if you look here, we're going to do a section in our main Facebook. We currently have about 70,000 members in that one. You see there, it's 65, it's 68,000 or something like that now. But look at this. We've reached 166,000 people this week. So I'm spending money. You can piggyback on me and get exposure to those people by putting some of the things we're going to do on Facebook. Now, also, keep in mind that I'm sharing all these ideas right now. Anna, who's heading up this project for us, will have more information for you, and we can customize something for you. And for our existing clients, we want to do whatever we can to get you access if you're the right type of person. So I'm not letting any sharks in here. I'm not letting anybody who's going to pressure people. You cannot compete with me in any way. So we're very, very picky. But people have been asking for this for a long time. And so here's an opportunity for you to piggyback with me. So I mentioned about the digital sponsor hall. You can get access to whatever you want to have happen when people sign up for that, and you'll be in good company there, I'm sure. Now, this is an interesting thing that we're doing. So I received this box. So look at the size of this box. I received this. This is called a swag box. And in this box were all kinds of things. There was a cup, there was a hat, there was a lanyard, there's all kinds of products. There is, you know, in this case, there was Post-it notes. There was all kinds of these little things which are all great for virtual events. There was a door knocker, leave me alone. I'm in the middle of a seminar. And so when I got this from these people, man, I was very impressed. So I instantly hired the company that did those ones to do one for us. It's going to be much more elegant than this. It's going to be flat black. It's going to be gold foil. It's going to look really, really sharp. We think gold foil. We're not exactly sure yet. But there's an opportunity for you to brand your logo on one of these products. So can you imagine people holding up a cup that we will put into all of those swag boxes, and everybody who comes to my training is going to get one of those, and your logo could be on here, whether it's you know, we'll talk about the difference. We're going to put snacks in there. We're putting a copy of Publish a Book and Grow Rich in there. We're putting a copy of our workbook in there. You know, there's lots of things we can do. In the future, you might want to include your book in there. There's lots of things we can do, and Anna will help customize something for you. But these boxes are going to go to our customers. And again, these boxes are costing us $50 or $60, $70, $80 each. We just think that is a and ours are going to be much more classy than this. It's going to really position you as a high-end vendor if you could get into these swag boxes. And so what we're going to be offering is an opportunity to put your logo on one of the products. Now, there's a limited supply. There's a limited amount of products in there, and only one or two are available still. So we could put your logo on there. Again, if you sponsor a hat or you sponsor a pad or something like that, it could be an amazing amount of benefit. Then other opportunities on our dashboard. And again, we get thousands of people who go through this, because everybody who goes through our training, that dashboard is available to everybody. So every time we add 200, 300, 400 people more, now it's growing to thousands and thousands. You could, as a sponsor, put a special report that could be downloaded on our dashboard. And so that dashboard is an opportunity for you to get access as well. And maybe we can do a document share. That means you take a special report or an article you've written, and we can put it on our dashboard. You may want to sponsor a contest to get leads. So you may ask people to enter a specific draw to get a coaching session with you, or get a free copy of your book. All this is designed to get you leads. You see what I'm doing here? I'm allowing you to piggyback with me. And you're all wondering, how much is this going to cost me? It's going to cost you a bomb. So it's definitely not for everyone. But you know me, I'm gonna make it so valuable you'll jump at the chance. The other thing is, we decided to have customized postcards in here. So this will be a postcard that'll be printed and inserted into each one of those swag boxes. And so you could have your information. Maybe you're going to offer a free coaching session, or you want to have a discount, or you're going to have a specific trial or something like that. The postcards could be another opportunity. Again, all of these things, I'm giving you all of them. In a minute, I'm going to show you what's included in what program. Okay, this is really friggin' cool. We decided to do what's called a digital swag bag. Now, we're going to give a physical box to the paying customers, but we are going to be offering a digital swag bag 30 days after the event. So we know in conferences that swag bags are very, very powerful. And so attendees will be able to have access to a digital swag bag before the event, during the event, and after the event on multiple devices. So this is really, let me go back. It is so powerful because if you have something that you could offer, let's say you're going to offer a free coaching session or a free downloadable copy of your book, or whatever it is you have to offer to my clients that'll be helpful to them. Not just a sales pitch, but something of value to them. We can put you in to the virtual swag bag, and that's going to go to everybody, even the people, because we get tens of thousands of people to sign up for our events. You know, if they're signing up to a free event, they don't all come. But all of those people will get a swag bag 30 days after the event. And we want to do that because we want to expose them to the next training. So we want to make sure that, have you see how much you missed, and get them to come into this. And so the virtual event bag is an opportunity for you to hit not just the people who bought, not just the people who attended, but everybody who registered. This is huge. And so this is a very exciting thing, especially in these days. Another opportunity could be for us to share with our list of registrants an explainer video. That's where you would take a few minutes and explain something. You know, Caroline is here today, and she is the author of The Pain Dance. It's here somewhere. I saw it. Caroline wrote a wonderful book on pain. So Caroline, you could, she's got an explainer video. I'm not sure how long your video is, Caroline, maybe 2 or 3 minutes. So you can do a video explaining something, and then we can put that to our entire list. Again, there'll be a strong call to action at the end. Now you've got to provide us that video, and then we can distribute that to our list. Another opportunity, and that is a dedicated email blast to all of my list. Now, this is why I'm saying I'm not doing everybody. And if you decide to do this, we can literally have me send out an email saying, hey, have you heard about this? My friend Alexander has got an unbelievable program for email marketing. You've got to look at this. And then just because it's coming from me, an email blast could really help generate leads for your business. The last thing is, I think it's the last or one of the last. This is the first time I present this, by the way, and it may very well be the last because we only need 3 or 4 more and we're done. So if you want to jump in on this and get in on this, that's fine. You just got to think about your return on investment. It's going to cost you some money to get in on this. It's going to cost you a lot of money. But again, if you find customers and you can make several thousands every time you find a customer, this may be the perfect opportunity for you to piggyback and get more leads. But we're thinking one of the opportunities or benefits is a dedicated Zoom video interview where I will interview you. I'm not sure how long it'll be, where I'm going to interview you and sort of create a video. And then that could go to all of the registrants. Now, the registrants, of course, is the biggest list. Because those are people who have registered. Some have come, some have not come, but they've all registered and they responded to a Facebook ad. So they know who I am, and I could interview you. And then, of course, through that interview, set it up so that leads come to you. All right. So now look at these opportunities. Now, again, Anna, if you're interested, then this is something that you may want to look at. If you're not interested, then this is of little value. But if it is something, depending on which program you choose, there's a bronze program, a silver program, and a gold program. And so each one has more and more benefits. And by the way, I noticed there's an X missing here. It is included. The digital hall sponsors for everybody. But then as you go a little bit later, you know, like in the silver program, again, it's only as these are available. So once they're done, they're done. But putting your logo or your website address on a product that's going to go into that digital box or into that box may be a big interest. And so sharing the documents on our dashboard and so on. Again, the digital swag bag is going to be for both silver and gold. I see there's an X missing here as well. But then if you choose the gold program, you will get access to even more, which is the explainer video, the dedicated email blast, and a dedicated Zoom interview with me. And we'll do it live, but then we'll record that, and then you'll have that interview. And listen, this is what helped, for instance, this is what helped Jay Abraham become famous, because he interviewed Tony Robbins. Tony Robbins and him then used that video to promote their business for years, and we can do that as well. Now, of course, you know I'm going to sell this for a fortune. The prices are here. If I was selling this in the normal market, it would be these prices. Of course, you know I'm not going to sell it at this price, but I could. And if we go out to the general market, this is what the people are paying today. And again, it's a lot of money, but if you think of how many new customers you would have to get in order to pay for this and to be branded with me, but I'm not doing that. In fact, the prices, if you decide to do it now, are $1,999, $2,499, and if you choose the gold, is $2,999. So I think this is very reasonable. Again, because we have so many people interested in this, I mean, we just sent an email blast the other day, and so many people responded. I couldn't believe it. And we will have we're gonna put this replay up for a little while until. Because right now it's because we have customers all around the world, it's not feasible for many people to be part of this. But if you are interested in this, these are the prices. Again, if you need us to customize something, and you know, if you need us to break the payments up a little bit, we'll do whatever we can. We want you in on this. And some of you have already bought every friggin' thing I've sold anyway. So I know some of you are going to jump at this chance, and so we'll just work with you. This is not like, I'm not looking for 100 people here. I'm looking for 4 or 5. And if this is of interest to you, you need to send an email to Anna Dow at Black Card Books. And my friend Anna will be happy to answer your questions. She'll meet with you today or tomorrow, because it'll be gone today or tomorrow. If this is of interest to you, you can send her an email or let her know in the chat right now that you are interested, and she will get back to you. So that's my presentation. Again, it's so good seeing all of you here. And if anybody has any questions, I'm happy to answer those questions right now if you want. If anybody has a question, just either raise your hand or just go ahead and type it in the chat. Otherwise, I'm going to move on. And I have a 5-day challenge on right now. And if you want to come and see that, you should come to it. Just go to jerryrobert.com and type in, and at the top there's the 5-day challenge. Just come into the challenge. You can register and it's free, and you get a chance to see what's going on there. It's magical, man. And the sales people, we're getting buyers. We're getting buyers. And Caroline, it's great to see you too, although I didn't see you. Frank says, I miss you, Jerry. I think, and I speak for everybody, but it's good to see you. That's great, Frank. Thank you for your positive attitude. And if anybody has questions, now would be the time to ask or get back to Anna. She will be in touch with many of you who've expressed interest already. And again, this is one opportunity for you to partner with us to get your books out, to get your coaching, to get free consultations. Remember this, we will show you how to get lots of free appointments. And once you get a free appointment and get somebody into your orbit, we'll work with you to figure out how to sell them your coaching services or whatever it is you offer. I want to thank you so much for doing this right now. And Anna, you go ahead and contact the people who I see them emailing me now. Is it a lifetime offer? It's not a lifetime offer. It depends on, definitely not for 3,000. But here's what I will promise, because we're, again, this is something new. My promise is you're going to get your money back, and you'll probably double or triple your money. And we'll keep going until you tell me this is good. So it's not a lifetime offer. It's more, I guarantee you're going to double your money. Where else can you double your money? Now, what I guarantee is we'll keep doing it until you at least you double your money. All right. So I think that would be a fair thing. We're not talking about millions of dollars here. We're talking about a small amount. So I am still on your wonderful webinar as part of the SRT program. Thank you, Caroline. All right, guys, I have to go. I have to go to bed. I've been up all night. It was good seeing you all, and I look forward to seeing you soon. And if you want information, Anna Dow is the person to contact. God bless you. I'll see you soon. Thanks, Anna.